your Kalpana here. So in this video we are going to discuss a problem from binomial distribution. Let's get started. Problem. A binomial variable x satisfies the relation 9 into probability of capital X equals to 4 equals to probability of x equals to 2 when n equals to 6. Find the parameter small p of the binomial distribution. Solution. So here we are given that a binomial variable x satisfies the relation. So here we are given that given relation 9 into probability of capital X equals to 4 equals to probability of capital X equals to 2 when n equals to 6. So we are given n equals to 6. Okay. Find the parameter p. So here we have to find p, parameter p of the binomial distribution. Since we know that, or we have probability mass function of binomial distribution is NCX p power x q power n minus x. Okay, so let's consider probability of capital X equals to 4. Since we know the value of n equals to 6, so you can use n equals to 6 or you can put n equals to 6 and x equals to 4 in this formula. So you'll get probability of capital X equals to 4 is equals to NC 4 p power 4 q power n minus 4. Okay, we know that NCX can be written as n factorial by x factorial into n minus x factorial, right? So you can write this 6c4 as 6 factorial by 4 factorial into 6 minus 4 factorial into p power 4. So here you have to write 6 minus 4 since n is given, right? So you'll get q power 6 minus 4. So q power 6 minus 4 will be q square. Okay. Since we know that n factorial equals to 1 into 2 into 3 into so on into n minus 2 into n minus 1 into n. Okay. And if if n factorial is equals to n 1 into 2 into 3 into so on into n, then you could write this whole formula as n minus 1 factorial into n or n minus 2 factorial into n minus 1 into n. Okay, you can write it according to the situation. You can change the formula. So this is equals to, here you're having 6 factorial, right? 6 factorial by 4 factorial, and you'll get 6 minus 4 is 2 factorial into p power 4 into q square. See, in the denominator you're having 4 factorial, but in the numerator you're having 6 factorial. So you can reduce the 6 factorial to 6 into 5 into 4 factorial by 4 factorial into 2 factorial. Now easily you can cancel 4 factorial and 4 factorial, and 2 factorial can be written as, since 2 factorial equals to 2 into 1, so 2 ones are 2, you'll get 2 factorial equals to 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. Again, 3 fives are 15. P power q and q square remains the same. Okay. Simply, you have to write 6 factorial, or you have to reduce the 6 factorial to 4 factorial using this formula. That is, n factorial can be written as n minus 2 factorial into n minus 1 into n. See, in the place of n, you are having 6. In the place of n minus 1, you are having 5. In the place of n minus 2, you are having 4. Okay. Therefore, probability of capital X equals to 4 is equals to 15 into p power 4 into q square. If n factorial equals to 1 into 2 into so on, n minus 2 into n minus 1 into n, then what could be n minus 1 factorial? Simply you have to write up to n minus 1, n minus 2 into n minus 1. So this equals to, okay, fine. So these are n minus 1 factorial. Now take this n factorial, 1 into 2 into so on into n minus 2 into n minus 1 into n. Now you could change it as n minus 1 factorial, okay, into n. So n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial, or you can use n minus 2 factorial. So these are n minus 2 factorial, 1 into 2 into so on, n minus 2 into n minus 1 into n. So n factorial equals to n minus 2 factorial into n minus 1 into n. Okay. So you have to choose according to your problem. It depends on the problem. Fine. So now we are going to consider probability of x equals to 2. Since we know that probability mass function of binomial distribution is given by NCX, P power x, Q power n minus x. We are having n equals to 6 again. So 6C, x equals to 2, P power 2 or P square, Q power 6 minus 2. Simply we are substituting the value of n and x. Okay. So you are having 6C2. You could write it as 6 factorial by 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 factorial. Using formula NCX equals to n factorial by x factorial into n minus x factorial. Okay. Into P square into Q power 6 minus 2 is 4. So you could write it as 6 factorial by 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 is 4 factorial. P square Q power 4 remains the same. So this is equals to 6 factorial. See, in the denominator you are having 4 factorial, so that you can reduce the 6 factorial in terms of 4. Not in terms of 4 to 4 factorial using the formula n factorial equals to n minus 2 into n minus 1 n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. Okay. So using formula n factorial equals to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, you could write this 6 factorial as 6 into 5 into 6 minus 2 factorial, that is 4 factorial by 2 factorial. So 2 factorial equals to 2 into 1, which is equals to 2 into 4 factorial p square q power 4. Okay. So now you can cancel 4 factorial. 2 1s are 2 3s are 6. So 3 5s are 15 p square q power 4. So therefore, probability of capital X equals to 2 is equals to 15 p square into q power 4. So now we can use the given relation. Since we have 9 into probability of X equals to 4 equals to probability of X equals to 2. So now substitute probability of X equals to 4. You can replace this. We'll get 15 p power 4 into q square equals to probability of X equals to 2 is 15 p square into q power 4. Okay. So we can cancel 15 p square. So p square remains q square. You can cancel q square. So finally you'll get 9 p square equals to q square. Okay. So now we can bring this q square to left hand side. You'll get 9 p square minus q square equals to 0. Since we know that q equals to 1 minus p, since q equals to 1 minus p, so I'll get 9p square minus of 1 minus p whole square equals to 0. Now we can apply a minus b whole square formula. Since a minus b whole square equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, you'll get 9p square minus of a square 1 plus b square minus 2b, not square, only 2b equals to 0. So we'll get 9p square minus into 1 minus 1 minus into plus minus p square minus into minus plus 2p equals to 0. Nine p square minus p square is 8p square plus 2p minus 1 equals to 0. Now we have to find the value of p. So how you can find the value of p? Since this equation is of the form of quadratic expression, right? This is a quadratic equation. This is of the form x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So you can find the roots using the formula x equals to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay. Now compare this with quadratic equation. You'll get a equals to 8, b equals to 2 and c equals to minus 1. So now we can find the value of p, which is equals to minus b minus of 2 plus or minus square root of b square. 2 square is 4 minus 4 into a into c by 2a. Okay. So this is equals to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus into minus plus 8 4s are 32 by 2 8s are 16. Okay. So this becomes p equals to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 plus 32 is 36 by 16. Okay. So you could write it as minus 2 plus or minus square root of 6 square by 16, since square root of 6 square can be written as 6 square power 1 by 2. Again you could write it as 6 power 2 by 2, which is equals to 6. It is nothing but square root of 6 square is 6 by 16. Okay. So now you will be having two values for p, for plus and for minus. Okay. So first we'll consider plus. If we consider plus, we'll get minus 2 plus 6 by 16. And secondly, we will consider minus. So we'll get minus 2 minus 6 by 16. So this is equals to minus 2 plus 6 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4 otherwise. So 4 ones are 4 fours are 16. So answer is 1 by 4 or this is equals to minus 8 by 16. 8 ones are 8 twos are, which is equals to minus 1 by 2. Since we know that binomial distribution takes, the binomial variable x takes only non-negative values. Okay. So here we can take p equals to 1 by 4. Since minus 1 by 2 is negative, but we need only positive values. Since binomial takes only non-negative values, so the answer p will be equals to 1 by 4. Okay. Therefore, p equals to 1 by 4 or minus 1 by 2, since p can only take non-negative value. So therefore, p equals to 1 by 4. Since p is not equals to minus 1 by 2, since this The value minus 1 by 2 is negative. You're having minus sign. So you should not consider it as the value of P. Okay. Therefore, P equals to 1 by 4. Instead of writing P cannot take non-negative value, simply you can say that since P cannot be negative, okay, fine. So here P is a parameter of the binomial distribution. Okay, therefore the parameter P of the binomial distribution is 1 by 4. Okay. Since n and p are the binomial distribution, parameters of the binomial distribution. In binomial distribution, we have two parameters. One is n and other is p. Okay. But here we are given the value of n and we are asked to find the value of p. For that reason, we found the value of p, which is equals to 1 by 4. This completes the problem. So we have seen a problem from binomial distribution in this video. Hope you will understand. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.